recording. Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 5, Episode 8. So I had to come down here and move my car, parked in one of the girls at my job's parking space today. She's real mad at me. I was trying to rush into the building. I had to use the bathroom, and I didn't want to be late clocking in and everything. I know she is so pissed at me because I think I made her late. But anyway, we gonna fix that. But so anyway, I'm down here in my car. I figured I might as well do this video now on Love and Hip Hop New York. It was an interesting enough episode, so I figured we got a few things to talk about. Let's get to it, shall we? So let's see. Erica, she has finally let the cat out the bag that she is seeing Bow Wow. Of course, she presents it to us through her best friend, Albie. She's telling him that the shit is over with Sin, and she has been confiding in Shad. I thought it was Chad, but I guess it's Shad. Yeah, it is Shad because it's S-H-A-D, right? She's been confiding in him. They've been friends for 8 years, but, you know, as soon as the relationship was over with her and Sin, you know, they decided to, you know, see where this friendship can go. I was just like, yeah, but you was kissing him on 106 in Park, though, while you was with Sin. You gonna think we forgot about that? Albie is all surprised, like, what? Like, is this for real? You know, I'm gonna have to sit down and talk to him and this, that, and the other. And she also tells Amina that, you know, she's seeing Bow Wow and, you know, she really, really likes him. It's so funny. Every time somebody says Bow Wow, she says Shad. So I guess he has impressed it on her quite tough that don't be on that damn show calling me Lil Bow Wow, Bow Wow, Bow, Wow. I'm Shad. So that's what he wants to be called. But that's pretty much it with Erica. The men, they all sit down. We got Rich, we got Mendeecees, we got Cisco, we got Chink. I didn't even realize they all knew each other. They all sitting down at the strip club. They chilling, okay, and they talking about they women problems. Rich is talking about how, you know, Johnny Blaze is back around and, you know, how they used to date back in the day, but, you know, now the shit is, he's about to represent her as his manager, and, you know, they all just like, oh, here we go again. Mendeecees talks about, you know, his baby mama drama. That really ain't no drama. Okay, there's more shit going on with his mama and his baby mama's mama than anything, but you know, he says some shit about Samantha and how, you know, she wants to take the baby. Cisco starts up about, you know, his baby mama drama and his drama with Diamond, but he's trying to downplay it, and, you know, he's just like, it's no big deal with Diamond, and whatever, Cisco. And then Chink starts telling them about Chrissy and, you know, how Chrissy is mad that he's still married and she wants to have a baby, and, you know, he feel like she just sprung this shit on him, and, you know, but he does realize while he's sitting there talking to all the boys that, you know, he really does like Chrissy. It's worth trying to work this shit out. So that's the epiphany that Chink come up with. Everybody else seems to just be kind of downplaying their issues with their woman. From all of the meetings that the men had, first we had Cisco. Cisco decides to sit down and talk with his baby mama. Actually, baby mama came on up there to New York because I guess she was left confused, dazed and confused from their last little get together. She's sitting down talking to him, and she's very emotional, and she's telling him how, you know, she's mad about Diamond, and how was it that you were with her when you were with me, and, you know, I had this baby, and where were you? Were you in Los Angeles with her? And he was like, what are you talking about? I was not in LA. She was like, you told me you was in LA. Now I know that you was with that bitch. And he was just like, I was not in LA. I was in New York. I was thinking to myself, like, fuck. It's even worse that you were in New York because you were in the same state, the same fucking city as the woman that you claim to be in love with is having your fucking baby. Why weren't you there? You'd have done better just saying, yeah, I was in Los Angeles, but I was doing work. But, you know, he gonna stick to the lie. He say he was in New York. I was just like, whatever. But, you know, so she starts getting all upset, crying, like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't move on. What do you want from me? Why won't you let me go? And I was just like, The nigga got a key to your heart. You can't even make a move without Cisco telling you something. I mean, why do you even believe him? And then he gonna sit there and tell us watching the audience, that, you know, she just needs to accept that he's a creep. And she gonna be in his life no matter what. It don't matter what she think. He always gonna be there. I was just like, I can't stand no fucking extra arrogant ass nigga like that. Those are the type of the men that I be really wanting the woman to just find somebody else. Okay, just find somebody else that treats them right and just makes you look stupid. Because why is it that you think, I mean, but I guess he thinks that way because she's sitting up there begging him, telling him what she should do. Why do you need him to tell you? I was so through with that conversation. Then Cisco gonna fix his mouth to say, you know, whatever you do, I just don't want no other nigga around my kids. And she seemed to be okay with that. Then she starts talking about boundaries and, you know, how we gonna work on this, but, you know, we gotta cut out the sex. I was just like, what the fuck? Both of them motherfuckers is crazy. Like, what are you guys talking about? Are you gonna be together? You not. Boundaries, no sex. He still wanna have sex and you trying to cut him off. You gonna see other people just like, I was just like, okay, she crazy too. Also from the conversation that they had, Chink decides to talk to Chrissy. And Chrissy says she hate that it's come to this, okay, that she had to cut Chink off the way she did, but, you know, she just can't be going back and forth with him. But he called her to talk to him, so, you know, she's going on down there. He's like, hey Chrissy, and she was just like, hey, and he was like, you still mad at me? And she was just like, yeah. And then he was just like, well, you know, I just wanted to talk to you. I just think that it's kind of jacked up that you trying to put this rush on me, that I'm not getting a divorce in the time that you want me to get the divorce. He basically just tells her that I'm not gonna be working on your timeline. You know, he got this wife, he got these 3 daughters, he can't be just doing whatever she wants just because. And, you know, it's so hard for me to make the connection with them. She's so big and old looking, and then he seems so much smaller than her. And it's just like, can you picture them too? Like, you have never really seen them be very intimate with each other. They don't seem like they have any chemistry. You know, she was just like, well, you know, I just need you to let me go so I can go and find me somebody else that's gonna treat me well, or whatever she says. He was just like, no, I don't want to let you go, basically. You know, I'm gonna go on and work it out with you. He breaks out the old fucking friend contract that Cynthia made so popular on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was like, okay, I just want you to write it down here. I'm not saying that we gonna do this right now, but, you know, I'm gonna think about it. Okay, you are somebody that I can see myself having a baby with, basically. You know, so this seems to make Chrissy excited. You know, she was just like, oh, this is really something that I did not expect out of Chink. that's my Chrissy voice, y'all. I've been practicing on it. So now, of course, the old lady is all smiles. You know, she figures somebody gonna tap on them fucking dusty ass eggs that she got and try to get a baby out of it. The funny thing about it is that, you know, Chink's family is not with it. When he met with his damn cousin, and his cousin is telling him about his daddy that's sick. Now, he say he done flew his cousin up to New York so that the cousin can tell him how his daddy is doing. I was like, nigga, why you didn't just go see your damn daddy? And then they get on the subject of Chink's wife and the kids, and, you know, Chink is telling them how he's seeing Chrissy, and he was like, fuck a Chrissy. I don't give a fuck about Chrissy. I don't want to know Chrissy, nigga. You got a wife and kids at home. You tripping. Chink is all like, you know, that's my girl, and it don't even really matter what y'all think. He was just like, well, look, I don't even really want to meet her, okay? I don't, you know, I advise you not to bring her around the family, okay? Because we are not going to accept her with open arms like you want us to. Chink tries to put down the law, you know, that you need to respect her even if you don't like her, but, you know, the cousin just like, hey, nigga, whatever, and I already told you, we ain't fixing to get with no new bitch. Peter, Tara, and Amina. I tell you, this is the strangest case of sister wives and girlfriends and side chicks and all of this. It looks like Peter and Amina and Tara have decided to sit down together and get these kids to know their new baby sister. Amina is excited about the fact that they're all getting together because she's hoping that this will be the time that the kids accept her. She's hoping that this will be the time that Tara accepts the relationship between she and Peter. She is hoping that this is the time that Peter puts his foot down and lets everybody know that he is indeed married and 100% in Amina's corner with his new family. She's got all these hopes. Make a long story short, Peter is not really trying trying to go there. I think in Peter's world, he would be glad if he could just have both of them, okay? Have Amina during the day, have Tara at nighttime. He's happy they at the goddamn pizza parlor. Baby sitting there just looking around like, mama, you sure you want to do this? So they show the baby to the little boy. I guess they call them kids Milk and Juice. I see them on Instagram all the time. The little boy is looking like, this some fuck shit, daddy. They hand the baby over to Tara. I was just like, why they got the baby just sitting like this? So Tara takes the baby, is looking at the baby like, oh. He puts the baby down and, you know, the kids come over there. She gonna tell the kids don't be jealous. I was like, bitch, don't you be jealous. Look, I commend Tara. I know this shit is hard for her. It's gotta be hard for her. That was cool that she was willing to sit down with her. You can tell that she's still not 100% there, but you know, baby steps. I mean, what else can we look? We done mad at her for staying with him, and then we mad at her for this and look, let these people try to figure it out. All I know is it's just weird. It's weird to me that Peter, you know, he just doesn't seem to have any remorse anywhere. It's just the girls that are all fucked up. But Peter just seemed to just be like, well, you know what, they gonna fall in line eventually. But from that meeting, Amina does realize that Peter is not really ready to accept her marriage, his marriage with her. So she tells Erica that, you know, it's pretty much time to move on. And then she's gonna try to work out some kind of friendship relationship with Tara. And Erica's like, oh no, this is good. This is good. You don't understand, because if you and Tara are friends, then you guys can get together and catch Peter in all kind of lies. I didn't even think of it that way, but I was just like, yeah, I guess you could kind of corner him, okay? If you guys gonna be friends, as long as everybody's on the same page. You know, sometimes you get women that you be thinking you friends with them and they telling you shit, and then they go back and tell the nigga what you know, all this will be all kind of drama going on. So I don't know, but maybe I'm just gonna say it's a fucked up situation. I guess they're gonna have to work it out the best way they can. I just hope that Tara is serious, and really Amina too, about, you know, not giving Peter no more time of day. I mean, I guess we still got that to see though. Then, as far as Yandy, you guys, that whole situation is just so full of shit. I don't even feel like going into it. I was happy to see Samantha Mama. I guess her name is, what's her name? Not Judy. Judy is Mendici Mama. Samantha Mama is Kim, right? I think it's Kim. Yandy, you know, she's got to be the mediator in all of this, because her fucking boyfriend / fiance, whatever he is, he's too damn stupid to try to even get this thing resolved. So she sits down with Kim, and Kim was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about nothing else but my cleaning bill. You tell that bitch it's $30 out of her life she need to pay for. You know, Yandy is just like, all right, I mean, we'll get that done, but you know, Kim, I just hate that you guys was fighting. She was just like, yeah, she threw the drink on me. Kim is kind of still in her mood. She's still kind of, you know, up at 100. Yandy was just like, she is real about it. I was like, Yandy, we can already tell. Kim is just like, look, I don't see why we can't change the arrangements here. If she wants to have them, you know, switch up the time like this, I don't see what the problem is. Yeah, it is a little bit of a problem, but you know, it's hard to reason with somebody that's pissed off like this. She was just like, we can take this shit to court, because Kim and Samantha know that they have the upper hand in this situation. Andy doesn't want to do that, okay? Well, she was like, well, what you need to do is talk to your fucking mama-in-law to be and tell her, you know, that she got $30 coming out that wallet for my cleaning bill. So then Yandy goes and talks to Judy and telling Judy, like, you know, Judy, you can't just be throwing drinks. And you know, Judy was just like, well, whose side are you on anyway? Okay, why you so loyal to Kim? And I can't stand people that bring this whole loyalty thing. So I'm supposed to just deal with whatever bullshit you throwing, literally, because you're gonna be in my family, or I'm gonna be in your family, or whatever. I was just like, that's stupid to me. If you're wrong, you're wrong. So the mama was like, well, I see you, and you know, we used to be close, and now we not, and I see whose side you on, and you not loyal. You marrying into my family. Bitch, this family ain't really nothing to really be bragging on marrying into if we was gonna really get that down, deep down into it. Shit, Mendicis might be going to jail for a long time. Maybe Mendicis is fucking marrying into my family, but you know, whatever. So Judy is kind of mad at Yandy for saying that she was wrong for throwing the drink. Yandy decides to get both Kim and Judy together. And Kim and Judy get together, you know, Judy is looking at Kim like, oh, and you know, Yandy is like, well, I didn't tell you that we were all meeting because I didn't think that you guys were, you know, you would come. And then, you know, here go Judy again talking about the loyalty and how, you know, she don't appreciate it. The two old ladies get to talking, and finally, you know, Judy apologizes to Kim and says she shouldn't have threw the drink. And, you know, Kim was like, all right, bitch, well, that's all good, fine and good. Here go my bill, $30, you know. So Judy is like, okay. And, you know, they get up and hug it out. There's just some tempers that flared a little too fast. Like I said, Judy was trying to be a little bit too much, being dramatic for the television, got caught up, whatever you want to call it. It's nothing. Plus, like I said, I don't think Judy really wanted with Kim. Kim looked like she will stomp that ass out. And lastly, you guys, Sin meets up with the rapper girl. Why can I never remember her name? But the rapper chick that Richie Dollars is representing. They meet up. And she's telling Sin how Richie ain't doing what she expects him to do. Okay, she ain't booked him in no studio time. She ain't had no appearances. She ain't got no music going on. She just real frustrated with him. And Sin was just like, well, why don't you guys just sit down and talk? So she's like, okay, that's what we'll do. In the meantime, Rich is at the studio with Johnny Blaze. We hear a song that they're working on. Like I said, Johnny Blaze can sing. First thing out of Richie's mouth is, you know, he just willing to work for her. You know, this ain't got to be no contract thing. I was just like, what stupid? How you running a business and you don't have contracts? I mean, haven't you been burnt enough to realize that this shit needs to be on paper? This is why you still ain't hot. Because you don't know how to run your business. This ain't gonna be no contracts. I mean, well, we just handshaking and shit. Well, in the back room splitting up money is stupid. So anyway, here come the rapper girl. She all bust into the studio with attitude right off the bat. She want to talk to Richie. She ain't getting no work. Johnny Blaze is sitting there looking at her like, excuse me, what's going on here? This is my session. I paid for this, you guys, and you might need to take that shit outside. And so then the rapper girl was just like, oh, you mad? Johnny Blaze was like, bitch, I'm not mad. I'm just telling you that this is my session. You need to take that shit outside. She's yelling at Richie. Oh, so you representing her now? Is this why I can't get no work done? Richie is arguing back and forth with the girl. The girl is fussing at him. But no, I just like, what? This is stupid. Oh, rapper girl says she ain't going nowhere. You know, Johnny Blaze is like, look, I'm trying to tell you, you guys need to take this shit outside. This is my studio time. You wasting my fucking time. I'm telling you, I go from 0 to 100 real quick. And the rapper girl was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going outside. Richie, you need to do what you say you gonna do. And she's going off on Richie. And then, you know, Johnny Blaze just gets up and was just like, I said, take that shit outside. She swings on the girl. And of course, security comes in and she just keep on swinging. And it's just like, take that shit outside. Take that outside. I said, take that outside. I was like, take that outside. I was on Johnny Blaze's side, bitch. Don't come up in here with this full of fuckle niggatry, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you mad at Richie. That's on you and Richie's time. Don't be up in my damn session bringing this kind of drama. So, yeah, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I thought I liked the old rapper girl. You had way more than enough warnings. Bitch, take that outside. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.